rush through my veins. You know. Somewhere in the distance, the sun's coming up. Everything is blurry, the trees flashing by my side. We're far ahead. The horizon never seems so close. The sky is red. We're not out of the woods yet, you know. Don't stop. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm loading the chase. Where you go, I follow. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loading the chase. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm loading the chase. Where you go, I follow. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loading the chase. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loading the chase.
Alrighty, welcome everyone to today's stream. Hello everyone. Let's get both started. Alright. Okay, we have 10 minutes until the puck drops. At Nationwide Arena is the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Ottawa Senators. We got some people that are that we want to look forward to, like Zach Werenski, Charlie Coyle, Dylan Cousins, Jake Sanderson, Brady Tkachuk. So we want to keep an eye on those people here. I need to get the stream pulled up on my iPad. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go pull that up so I can commentate on that. Give me a second. Alright everyone, I am back. We're going to look at the keys to tonight's game. So for the keys to the game, we need, for the Blue Jackets, they need to survive the first 5 minutes. So, Columbus needs to feed off the Nationwide Arena crowd energy without getting reckless. They can get through the first 5 minutes of the game without a penalty or a goal against. They'll settle in a lot more better. They also need to unleash on the power play. Jackets have struggled late. They have been getting better, but the past 15 games they've struggled with consistency on the man advantage. So to win tonight, they need to pay. They need to make Ottawa pay for their mistakes. So we also need We also need to watch Zach Werenski on the power play tonight, as he can quarterback from the point. Also, they need to show some physical presence. Columbus is at their best when they finish their checks. They need to make the Ottawa skilled forwards like Stutzel uncomfortable every time they touch the puck in the corners. For the Ottawa Senators, they need to test Elvis Merzlikins early. Elvis Merzlikins has been pretty well lately, knocking on wood for him. So they need to test him early with some from the point shots. That's what's been getting through him, like shots that he cannot save. So they need to throw everything at the net. Any shot they can get, they need to throw that at the net. Discipline is key. Ottawa has a tendency to take lazy stick penalties when they get tired. They want to win on this road game at Nationwide Arena. They have to stay out of the box and keep the game at 5-on-5. Like we said, the Blue Jackets need to unleash on the power play. And number 3, the Tkachuk factor. The captain, Brady Tkachuk, needs to set the tone whenever it's a hit, a net, front screen, or a goal. The SENS goes as he goes. If he gets engaged early, Columbus is going to be in for a long night. Those are our keys to tonight's game. So, yeah. So, we have about 7 minutes until puck drop-ish, around that. So, Columbus needs to, they need to make the Sens pay, but if the Ottawa doesn't want to pay, they need to stay out of the box with their lazy sticks that they get when they have a tendency to get tired. Especially when they get frustrated as well. So, yeah. Again, about 6.5 minutes until time. Let's look at some goalies. The goalie starts. James Reimer is the starter today, I'm pretty sure. So can a veteran like Reimer handle the cannon at Nationwide Arena? Since Linus Ullmark is out, he's solid in control in practice today. So can he handle the cannon at Nationwide Arena? And Elvis Merzlikins, he's going to be starting again, like I said, in the Keys. He is starting for the Columbus Blue Jackets. He is the reason they are on the 4-game win streak. He's coming off a huge shutout win against Pittsburgh. Right now, he made some crazy saves on Saturday against Pittsburgh, so they're going to want to keep trying to keep this rolling into the Ottawa game here coming up in just a couple minutes. Zach Werenski versus Jake Sanderson. Both of them are really young, elite defensemen. Werenski is tied for the CBJ lead with 18 goals. Sanderson had a goal last time these teams played as well. Tim Stutzel as well. He has had an 11-game point streak. Talk about how Columbus needs to keep him off the score sheet if they really want to win. And Kirill Marchenko, he's also at 18 goals, tied with Zach Werenski in a friendly race for the team lead. If they want to, also Kirill Marchenko is 5 for 6 in the shootout. He is a monster in the shootout. The latest time he missed was actually back in Pittsburgh in the shootout. He actually missed his shot trying to go blocker side instead of his normal 5-hole. So he got stopped on Sheilov by that one. And he was it was unfortunate for him because he was 5 for 5 before that. And he could not keep his perfect streak going. All right, we are less than 5 minutes from puck drop. Probably not, because that's just what the pregame thing says. The Blue Jackets are looking for 5 in a row. We got Merzlikins in one net, Reimer in the other. Both teams are dead even in the standings. They're tied in the standings. If you're just joining, hit that like button. Let's get to 800 subscribers. We're only 10 away. So let's hope we do that. We've got both goal horns as well, hopefully, that are going to come in when teams score. I also updated the scoreboard a little bit as well. So yeah, we are less than 3 minutes now-ish. Let's see here. Alright, we're looking at the first goal poll right now. It's 50-50, only 2 votes. That's sad. No one really in here. CBJ and Ottawa are tied 50-50. One person said CBJ, one person said Ottawa. Cool. 1 minute until 7 o'clock hits. That's probably not when the actual puck is going to drop. Just saying. Because that's not how it works. Not how it works. Here we go. Less than 30 seconds to go here until 7 o'clock strikes. Getting ready for that. Alright, pregame thing is over. We're just waiting for the thing to switch over because the NHL hasn't started it. Again, pregame, we're just waiting for the thing to switch over to see if the scoreboard works. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna pull this, pull up the thing so I can commentate it to you guys here. Just give me a second. Pulling it up, it's our moment. Oh my gosh. Thing hasn't switched over yet. Alright, 7:03. Got about 3-ish minutes until the real puck drop, because the thing was just set for 7 o'clock, not the actual thing. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Nope, this thing has still not switched over. Gah! Again, the Blue Jays need to be aware of Brady Tkachuk tonight. That is a huge person they need to watch out for. He's the captain of the Ottawa Senators, so they need to watch out for him because the SENS really do follow him. So they just need to look out for that. Here we go. Now it's swapped. There it is. First period, 20 minutes to go. It finally swapped over. Oh my gosh. Okay, starting lineup for the Columbus Blue Jackets. It looks like it's going to be Danton Heinen, Ivan Provorov, Charlie Coyle, Eric Goodbranson, and Matthew Olivier. So, the Gaming Gavin presents the Columbus Blue Jackets starting lineup. On defense, number 9, Ivan Provorov. And to number 44, Eric Goodbranson. Forward, number 43, Danton Heinen. And to number 24, Matthew Olivier. Starting at center, number 3, Charlie Coyle. And the goaltender, number 90, Elvis Merzlikins. And now, the Game Week 11 presents the starting lineup for the Ottawa Senators. Starting in defense, number 72, Thomas Chabot. And number 3, Nick Jensen. Forwards of number 71, Ridley Gregg. And to number 7, Brady Tkachuk. Starting at center, number 24, Dylan Cousins. And starting at goalie, number 47, James Reimer. Here we go, guys. This is about to get underway here. It's about to go down. Isn't it, huh? Huh? Alright, here we go. We're about to get underway here. Alright, here we go. They're about to get out of the way here. Here we go. The puck drop about to get underway here. Let's see who wins it. Period star, and Ottawa will win the opening draw here. Comes back, and Ottawa will dump it all the way back, and Elvis will play up to Ivan Provorov and send it all the way down. Ottawa will collect it, no icing. Here, jammed along the boards, and Ivan Provorov will get it. And he'll trying to get to Danton Heinen, but it comes back to Eric Goodbranson. Goodbranson tried to get it up to Matthew Olivier, and it comes up to Charlie Coyle. Charlie Coyle's all alone. It loses the puck, turned over, but it's, yes, and Blue Jenner will chase after it. He's the only one out there after the Blue Jackets are trying to catch him on a line change. Now Monahan trying to chase after, and now it comes all the way back. Now looking for the chance here. Looking for the first shot of the game is Ottawa. They dump in. Cutting back. Here's a shot from the point. Wide. Boone Jenner chases after it, but it comes back all the way out. Here's a shot. Goes wide. Here. Going to the middle. Boone Jenner tries to chase after it again here, and now Zach Werenski, but it comes back to the middle here. Tipped in front. Saved by Elvis Merzlikins. Merzlikins the first save of the game. Now it comes out trying to fight for it is Monahan, but they keep it in. Here is a chance sent behind the net. Ottawa, Batherson, shot! Save, Merzlikins. Let's go Jackets. Nice. Yes, I'm a Jackets fan here too, so glad you're able to join us, sports guy. Like the name. Great save there by Elvis Merzlikins. Come on, stream elements. Gotta stop saying spamming will result in timeout. Like, shush. So. Alright, here, Ottawa wins the faceoff. They have it deep in their own zone, or have it deep in their offensive zone. Here's a shot from the point. And it's taken back. Here's Kirill Marchenko. Marchenko will get it out here for Cole Sillinger. Cole Sillinger chasing it deep into the offensive zone. Ottawa will collect it back. Hopefully it's a good game tonight, yeah. Now it comes back out. Here is Adam Fantilli. Tried to get into the middle for Kirill Marchenko, but Marchenko couldn't fully get it as his stick was tied up. Sillinger tries to get it to Adam Fantilli in front, but he has to chase the puck behind the net. Look, Columbus looking for their first shot of the game. Here's Gudbranson. Sillinger. Marchenko was shot. Save by Reimer. And it comes all the way back for Gudbranson as he will dump in for a line change. Now Ottawa will have it. They'll dump in. Zamula will chase after it. Now he's got it to the middle. Here's a chance for Ottawa. Bouncing puck. Shabbat. Here's a shot. Save by Merzlikins. It's a glove save, and they'll stop the play. Last two starts, Elvis Merzlikins has had 59 saves on 63 shots faced. It's a great percentage there for 0.937% save percentage. Pretty good for Columbus, or their goalie so far the last two starts. See if he can keep it going tonight. Monahan to take the face off. And he wins it back to Werenski, and he'll take it all the way out, trying to get it to Gaunt, but it's a bouncing puck, and Ottawa will take possession. It's a bouncing puck in the neutral zone, and Ottawa will take it all the way down. Chasing after it is Christensen in the corner. Now here's Zach Werenski, and he'll get it out for Dmitry Voronkov, but Dmitry Voronkov got tied up, and Ottawa will take it back. Coming up in front. To the middle. Here is a chance. 43 shots. Score! Wrist shot. Tyler Clevin sneaks it past Elvis Merzlikins. And Ottawa strikes early 1-0. Hey, Zachary McNally. Hopefully I got that right. Still early for the Blue Jackets, so maybe they can get one back here. 16:26 left in the first. 1-0 Ottawa. Take the lead. Looks like it went off Brendan Gaunt's stick to go in the net. Just barely deflected high. That's a lucky one there. That's the first goal of the season for Clevin. Dumped in. Face off won by Blue Jackets, but they dump it in, and now Ottawa has it. Severson gets it behind. Looking, here is Heinen. Heinen puts it behind the net for Charlie Coyle. Here in front, Matthew Olivier. He's denied by James Reimer. Ottawa will take the possession, but Severson gets it back, but it comes all the way back, and now here's Ottawa. Ottawa will come up, and Zach Werenski will settle it behind the net. Severson tries to get it out for Danton Heinen. It's a rolling puck, and they'll take it back deep in their defensive zone. Now, here comes Damon Severson. Severson dumped in by Kent Johnson, and Ottawa will take it from the dump in the neutral zone. Now here comes a chance, but Zach Werenski will take a hold of it. And he tries to get it out for Monahan. Monahan, here's a chance with a shot, and it's denied by Reimer. Here's Eller. He dumps it in. Ivan Provorov now. Provorov gets it out for Eric Goodbranson. Goodbranson with the shot. Save Reimer. Here comes Ottawa through the neutral zone. They dump it in. Here, Eric Goodbranson trying to get it out. Here's Cole Sillinger. Sillinger gets it out for Adam Fantilli, and it comes all the way back for a chance for Ottawa. Cutting in. Looking. Tried to go back door, but no one was there. Ottawa still got it. Here's a chance for Ottawa again. Here's a shot. Save Elvis. And it comes out to the neutral zone. Thanks for the subscribers, guys. Much appreciated. Dumped in. Christensen will go for it. Now it comes out. Here's Adam Fantilli trying to get it out for Danton Heinen. Heinen will dump it in. Chasing after it. Now, and the Blue Jackets will take possession. Christensen at neutral zone. They come back in the defensive zone. Zamula tried to get it out for Charlie Coyle, but it was a missed pass there. And Ottawa will take possession again. They'll take advantage. Cuts back. Now it's behind the cage. Now it comes out to the middle for Ottawa, but now here's another chance. Here's Dmitry Voronkov. Comes out. Zach Werenski. Werenski, a shot in front. Pebbles in front. Werenski gets it again. In the offensive zone to trying to build some pressure here. Zach Werenski's double team. Try to get it out from Matthew Olivier in front, but it goes deflected wide, and Ottawa will take the possession, and they get it out. It was 28 minutes for Damon Severson a couple nights ago against Pittsburgh Penguins on Saturday. Tried to center it in front, but he couldn't. And now here's a shot from Ivan Provorov, goes wide and high. Eric Goodbranson now. Trying to look to get back, and now it comes out for Ottawa. Trying to get a breakaway chance, but couldn't split the D. Here's Brandon Gauntz, and now he's got it back for Ivan Provorov. Provorov looking behind, going to stay behind the cage for a second for a line change for the Blue Jackets. Gets it up. And looking here in front. Trying to get it to the middle. Here in front, Monahan fires. Score! Sean Monahan has tied the game for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Sean Monahan has tied the game for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Great play there by Monahan. And we have 2 goals now in this hockey game so far. Just a little less than 10 minutes into the hockey game. Gets it up the ice. Here's Adam Fantilli. He dumps in. Reimer will collect it and he'll send it all the way around for Ottawa to take possession. Cutting back here, looking for that play now. 10 minutes now left to go in the first period here. 4-2 in the shots. Blue Jackets lead in that department. Here's Damon Severson. He'll get it back for Zach Werenski. We'll try and settle it. Now he gets it all the way up for Dmitry Voronkov, who misses the pass. And it'll be out of play. Or no, it'll be an icing, actually. There we go. Metro is very close this year right now. It's in points. It's actually pretty crazy. Listening for Columbus, Ohio. Nice. Gets it all the way around here. Here it's a chance for Ottawa up from high. Here's a try for a backdoor play, but it was actually pebbled in front, but it couldn't go. And Ottawa still has it. Still trying to find a play. Looking behind the net. And here he still circles. Shot, score! Ottawa the 2-1 lead. A 5-hole shot somehow gets by, and it's 2-1 Ottawa with the lead. Tim Stutzel with the assist of Thomas Chabot and Nick Jensen. That's Tim Stutzel's 22nd. Now, Elvis will play behind the net. Comes out, here's a chance here. There's a shot, save by, or no, it's blocked by Eric Branson. That was a good block there. Behind the net now. Here, looking in front, save, rebound. Shot just goes wide. It was behind Elvis, and it went just wide, barely. Here, Boone Jenner. Trying to fight for it. And now it comes back out again. Looking to the middle. Save Merzlikins. Lavadio gets it around, and Boone Jenner will collect it and gets it out for Ivan Provorov. And now Kent Johnson will take it up. Kent Johnson coming, and he loses it, and now Ottawa will take possession again. It's a 5-on-1. Ottawa couldn't really finish on that one. Comes back. Now, here's a chance for Ottawa. Shot, save, Merzlikins. It goes out of play. And they'll take a break. 5-4 shots. In shots, Ottawa leads in that department. All right, let's look at the stats so far. 71.4% to 28.6% in the faceoffs. Ottawa leads in that department, 5/7. No power plays yet, no penalty minutes. 9-3 hits of Blue Jackets lead in that department. 3-2 in block shots, Blue Jackets lead in that department. 2-2 it's tied in giveaways. 2-1 and 2-1 Ottawa leads in takeaways. 2-1's your score right now with 8:28 left in the first period. Going over the scoring, Tyler Clevin gives a 1-0 lead to Ottawa. Then Sean Monahan ties it with the assist of Boone Jenner and Kent Johnson. And then Tim Stutzel with the assist of Tom Chabot and Nick Jensen. looks like they are back now. And here's Damon Severson down low. Marchenko will get it out. Here's Adam Fantilli. Fantilli skates up to the ice over the red line, over the blue. Sent in deep. And Damon Severson fighting for it in the middle. Gets it up. Zach Werenski. Werenski dumps it in. And it's intercepted by an Ottawa Senator. Here's a shot. Glove save. Elvis Merzlikins. Great glove save, flashing the leather by Elvis Merzlikins. Again, if you guys want to look at the keys to tonight's game, here they are one more time. If you need to pause the live stream, you can. And we are back. Ottawa wins the face-off pad save. Merzlikins on the shot. Still trying to fight for it. Blue Jackets need some possession here. Again, they are testing Elvis early. That's why they're getting some goals here, as they are putting pressure on him. Coyle tried to get the pass there, but it was intercepted by an Ottawa Senator. Comes out. Here's Charlie Coyle. Charlie Coyle dumps in. Trying to find a way for the Blue Jackets to get it here. They're in the offensive zone, but Ottawa will get it out. And it's sent down to the Provorov. Back to Zamula. Charlie Coyle dumps in deep. And Ottawa again will get it. David Brom sends it down. Here's Jake Christensen now for the Blue Jackets. He's going to get it out. Kent Johnson now lets it go, and it's saved by Reimer, and now Ottawa has it again. They'll get it out. Here comes Ottawa again. Here's a chance to the middle. Save, Merzlikins. Another good save by Merzlikins. Now here's Kent Johnson. Cuts back down. Here's Boone Jenner trying to fight for it, and now Sean Monahan trying to get for it, but now Ottawa will have another way. Looking in here. A chance for Ottawa. They have it on the left. Here's the left wing. Left winger shot. Save. It was blocked by Boone Jenner, and it goes out of play, and they will pause for a break. Good game so far? Yeah. Good game for the Blue Jays so far. They just need a little bit more offensive zone time and a little bit more shots. And I think they can pile on some more pressure here. Alright, let's go over the stats. Since we're in a commercial break, 6-6 in shots on goal, 66.7% in face-off. Ottawa leads in that. No power plays, no penalty minutes. 11-4 in hits. Blue Jackets lead in that department. 4-2 in block shots. Blue Jackets lead in that. Giveaways 5-2. Blue Jackets lead. And 2-1 takeaways. Ottawa lead. looks like they're back. Injury report: Isaac Ludendstrom out for lower body. Miles Wood out for lower body. Mason Marshman out upper body. Brendan Smith out for his knee. And that's enough I was able to read. They took it away. Dang it. Mason Marchment was actually skating by himself. It looks like he's skating pretty well again. Actually, he's skating with one other person. It looks like he was playing with Denton Matejchuk. So it looks like he's the closest to coming back. Ottawa wins the faceoff again. Trying to apply some pressure here. Fantilli gets it out. Intended for Marchenko, but it's again intercepted of a pass. Ivan Provorov now. Fantilli. Fantilli gets it out. Ottawa again keeps it in. Ottawa tries to get it to the middle. Tries to center it. Can't do that. And Fantilli will get it out. Intended, it looks like, for no one. Ottawa again have possession. And this from center ice. They dump in deep. Damon Severson behind. Gives it up for Zach Werenski. Werenski gets it out. Out of Fantilli. Fantilli dumps it in for a line change. Kent Johnson still chasing it. Pass up. And here they go. Boone Jenner. Jenner tried to cut to the middle, but they're going to do that. Zach Werenski keeps it in. And it goes out of play. Uh-oh. Looks like there is going to be a penalty on Boone Jenner. Two-minute minor for hooking going to Boone Jenner. I don't see any hooking, to be honest. But whatever. Looks like we're going to have to update my thing here. Update the scripts. Give me a second, guys. My layout just got messed up. Hold up a minute. Alright, here we go. Back underway here. Boone Jenner again for hooking Ottawa on the power play. goal cylinder, blocked it out, and he gets it down. 50 seconds right now. There we go. It's back. Our scoreboard's back. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Back underway here. Here's a small fight here. There was a little small fight there because yeah, Goody tried to fight someone, looks like. Alright. And we are back underway. So, Zach Werenski at center ice. He's going to take it back to the defensive side. And he'll come back up the ice. Here's Kirill Marchenko trying to dance in. No penalty called there. That's very surprising. And Boone Jenner tried to get a good hit in there, yeah, but he got fended off. Zamula behind Elvis Merzlikins, waiting for that line change to come through. Foley comes out. Blue Jackets looking for that equalizer here. Trying to look for it. Red and blue. Here's Boone Jenner's shot, goes high and wide. Monahan trying to fight for it. Looking for that equalizer here. Here, Monahan to the middle. Zamula. Zamula shot saved by James Reimer. Senators have used 5 goalies this season. Pretty crazy. Charlie Coyle tried to win that face-off back, but they'll redo it. And Ottawa wins the draw. Comes back on Fantilli, runs at him. And Zach Werenski back to Provorov and back to Zach Werenski, and now it's intercepted. Provorov fighting for it, and he gets it. And now here comes Matthew Olivier. He's got it with Charlie Coyle, and it comes back out. Matthew Olivier dumps in. Gets it back, Charlie Coyle. 20 seconds to go. And it's out of the zone with 15 seconds left. Provorov. Eight seconds left, and it's intercepted. Cuts back. And that's going to do it. Ooh, blocked. Uh-oh. Provorov is down. Provorov is down, and that's not good. He's blocked. Yeah, Provorov has blocked a lot of shots here, but that one was a crucial one to block, but it was fast by a Batherson shot there. Oh man, he's good, he's skating, he's going back to the locker room, he's a little bit limping. Looks like he hopefully should be alright. So, for the first intermission, we will be talking about stats and what we're thinking. Then we'll come back and win. Still a good period. Yeah. 2-1. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully they'll come back and win here. So I think the Blue Jackets are going to need a lot more offensive zone time. They kept giving pucks away, and it's not what they want to be doing right now. So they need to step it up on their offensive zone time and keep the shots coming. So yeah. And they need more shots on goal. They need to keep piling pucks on Reimer to get more goals so that he gets tired. And then he will... Also, a good way to get goals by goalies is really just screening them and giving them no sight. So, like Boone Jenner, Voronkov in front. There's a lot of stuff they do. So, they will. That's a good way to do that. There's also more work to do also on defense. They also need to step it up on the defense as well, on the defensive side. They are letting a lot of opportunities come from the Ottawa Senators. So they need more forecheck, they need more back check. So a lot of stuff they need to work on, so hopefully the head coach Rick Bowness can give them a little pep talk, or the assistant coach as well. Give them a little pep talk, get them back out there and try and score a lot more, get more shots on goal, better forecheck, better back check. We'll do that. 8-6 on shots on goal here. Ottawa leads in that department. 64.3% is also where Ottawa leads in the faceoffs. 0-0. There is 2 penalty minutes for the Blue Jackets, but Ottawa did not capitalize on that power play. 15-5 in hits. Blue Jackets lead in that department. 7-4 in block shots. Blue Jackets lead in that department. 6-2 in giveaways. Blue Jackets lead in that one, and 2-1 in takeaways. Ottawa leads. So overall, the Blue Jackets are playing the better game. Am I right? Nah, it's about equal, actually. Also, there's some people to look at here. Sean Monahan with the goal. That was a great shot to get by the goaltender of Reimer. It was a great shot, top shelf, or was it shot? No, it was not top shelf. Actually, it was just barely not top shelf, but it was top right corner into the net. High blocker side. I'm pretty sure he's blocker that side, or was it glove? No, it's glove. I'm pretty sure actually. And yeah, CBJ also needs some more shots on goal. That would be nice for them to do here. First two goals were snapshots. The Cleveland goal and the Monahan goal were both snap. And Tim Stutzel's was a wrist shot. Well, my thoughts on the first period. Both teams are playing great. Columbus just needs better offense in offensive zone time and a little bit more better defense. Like, they need to not give Ottawa as many shot attempts as they have. So on Ottawa, they're doing both of those well. They've done a lot of offensive zone time. They've barely let the Blue Jackets into the defensive zone. They're getting takeaways. The Blue Jackets are giving away the puck. So we just need the Blue Jackets to hold their ground, stand their ground, and get through the Ottawa defense so that they can get into the offensive zone, battle for the puck, win board battles, and they just need to get more shots on goal on Reimer so they can get those shots and try and put them in the back of the net. But hopefully, after a little brief conversation in the locker room, hopefully that will change, and the Blue Jackets will do a little bit better, and hopefully they can get past the Ottawa Senators for the comeback win. Only penalty so far this game as well has been gone to Boone Jenner, 2 minutes for hooking. He hooked Fabian Zetterland is what the refs saw. So that's season series is on the line as well tonight. As the season series is tied 1-1. So that's on the line tonight to see who will win the season series, because this is the last time these two teams will meet each other. So we'll see what happens there. Also, guys, we're about 9 subscribers away until we get to 800 subscribers, so that'd be much appreciated if you guys could like the stream, subscribe, spread the news about the live stream, see if you can, guys, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, blah, 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 can get more people in here. Maybe they can also enjoy the game if they don't have coverage to the game directly. Alright, new poll is up. Next goal. Alright, we got about 5-ish minutes until the game comes back.
Rick Bowness? Rick Bowness.
Alright, waiting for the next period to start here in about 3 minutes. About 2 minutes to go until next period starts. See what happens. Two minutes to go. Alright, 1 minute to go here. Alright. We are about to start back up here in Columbus. It is a 2-1 game, Ottawa versus Columbus Blue Jackets. Alright, here we go. Second period about to start. All right, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Jed Greaves is headed into the net for the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is a goalie change. Oh boy. This is a change here. Like I said, the TV is talking about how there's been a lot of turnovers here. So yeah, this is a turn of events here because now Jet Greaves will be playing for the Blue Jackets now. Oh man, this is that's a thing. Here we go. Rick Bowness and the Blue Jackets are ready to go here. Let's see who wins the face-off. Tim Stutzel and Charlie Coyle. Charlie Coyle wins it. Dumped in deep here. Charlie Coyle trying to center it in front, and the Blue Jackets almost had one right off the bat. Here's a long shot blocked. Matthew Olivier. Olivier circles. Back to Heinen. Provorov. Provorov, a shot save by James Reimer. Again, Ivan Provorov is back. Again, he's a warrior. Alright, so Heinen, shot, blocked, rebound, Fantilli. Lobbed out by Zuccarello, and it's sent in Adam Fantilli, and now it comes out for Cole Sillinger. Cole Sillinger will dump in deep. Fantilli chasing it, chasing Pinto. Now gets it up here, and Zach Werenski will take it away. Trying to intend it for Marchenko with Sillinger. And now Ken Johnson to the middle for Sean Monahan. Here's a shot. Goes high. Here to the middle. Can't bury that one. Here comes the pressure from the Blue Jackets. Here they're trying to find a way. Monahan chases after it. Here's a chance for Jenner. Jenner, Monahan, gone wide. Damon Severson. Severson behind the net for Boone Jenner. Jenner, and now Ottawa will take possession. They'll try and get it out here. Here's to Stutzel. Stutzel will get it out. He'll go over the red line. He'll go over the blue. He'll chase it back. Jet Greaves will play it for Zach Werenski. Werenski trying to get it back, and now Ottawa has a chance. A shot save, Jet Greaves. Looks like Elvis Merzlikins is not on the bench, actually, because I think he would have went in for normal, but he's not on the bench. Either way, he's not on the bench. We'll see, though. Ottawa shots. Pad save. Greaves. Rebound. Another pad save. And offsides. Or no, hand pass. Sorry. There we go. Back underway. Here's Jake Christensen. Christensen, he'll pass it over to Ivan Provorov. Or was that Provorov? I couldn't tell. Jake Christensen over to Gaunt. Brendan Gaunt gets it out to Zamula. Zamula looking to try and go back door. Zamula goes behind the net. Now Zach Aston Reese. And now he turns it over. Comes out and Nick Cousins. Here comes Cousins. Cousins shot. Blocked. Again, they have it. Ottawa. Shabbat sends it in deep. 10-7 in the shot department. Christensen was the intended person for the pass. Offside would have been delayed. And now here comes Sean Monahan. He jukes someone out. Sean Monahan, but Matthew Olivier wasn't ready for the pass, and now it's 2-on-2. Sutherland shot, save, Jet Greaves. Face off. Dmitry Voronkov will head in here for the face off here. Will he win it? Yes, he does. Damon Severson gets it up here for the ice. Now try to get it to Zach Werenski, but it was too hard of a pass, and it goes over his stick, and now it's turned over. But it comes back to Matthew Olivier. Olivier trying to fight for it. He can't. It's a line. Now Zach Werenski will get it out, and it will be icing on the Blue Jackets. It's like the first ice in this game, it feels like. Get a load of it. Here's a shot. Greaves the save. Ottawa has it again. Here they come. Down low. Zetterlund. Zetterlund tries to get it to the middle. Stick was Charlie Coyle, but now he's trying to dance on in, and now it's cleared by Damon Severson. Sent in. Chasing it is Charlie Coyle. And now it comes all the way back out for Zach Werenski. Werenski skates it down, and he will send it in for a line change, I'm pretty sure. Boone Jenner. Jenner fights for it, now he gets it back. Monahan. Good Branson. Kent Johnson. Shot in front! Oh, it almost went in on the Boone Jenner deflection. And now Ottawa will skate it out. Here, good Branson gets it out. Kent Johnson. Kent Johnson will send it down, and now the puck is in the benches. Here we go. Here comes that face-off coming up. And Ottawa wins it back. Dumped in deep. Sent in deep. There's a chance here. Cuts back. Ottawa from the point. Shot. Glove save. Greaves puts it down for Provorov. Marchenko now will get it out. Here comes Cole Sillinger. And Fantilli overskates it. Here comes Ottawa again, dumped in deep. Branson backhands it, tried to backhand it out. And now it comes all the way back. Here's a slap shot, pad save Greaves. It's bouncing in front, another save by Greaves. Marchenko looking, gets it out to Provorov. Provorov will dump in deep. Now, cutting back, here comes Ottawa. Ottawa dances in. Here's a shot. Blocked. They still have it. Looking. Drags in the corner. Looking. One-timer was whiffed. And now that would be a delayed offside. Now they have to regather. On Nadio. Here, now comes out the Charlie Coyle. Charlie Coyle skates in, and he can't do that. There's going to be a penalty against Ottawa. A penalty will be coming up against Ottawa here. Who's it on? Tripping on Ottawa here. Could have been a penalty shot, but whatever. Sure. That's fine. So the Jackets to the power play. All right, here we go. Jackets to the power play here. Here we go. CBJ to the power play. The Jackets shot, save, Marchie. Gets it. Marchenko. Looking, trying to find a way. Looking. Here's Marchenko back. Charlie Coyle. Marchenko. Marchenko. Back. Zach. Shot. Save. Reimer. Here, comes in. Here's a chance in front. Looking. Gets it. Zach Werenski. Now. Here. Gets it. Marchenko. Marchenko back. Charlie Coyle. Coyle. Marchenko. Here's a shot. Here in front. Kent Johnson! Couldn't do it. In front. Marchenko. It's blocked. There, gets it in front. Save, Reimer. Here in front, save, rebound, Provorov gets it back. Here's a chance. Here, to the middle. Looking. Trying to get it. Here, angle. Stopped. And that'll do the power play. Now it's back here. Now it comes back. Here's Zach Werenski. Olivier trying to punch to the middle. Couldn't, and it's stopped by Reimer. And he will cover. That's what power play looks like. That's cool. Here we go. And face-off is won by Ottawa. And they get it out. Dumped in deep by Ottawa. And it comes out. Ottawa. Here's Brady Tkachuk. He dumps in. Zach Werenski gets it back to Marchenko. And its pass is blocked by a skate. Fantilli trying to chase after, but it comes all the way back to Jake Christensen for the Blue Jackets. But now Ottawa intercepts it back. Now they will come. There's a chance now for Ottawa. Here's a shot. Denied. And it will go out. Still no score ever since the first period. Sent in. Christensen. Jamming for it is also Monahan. Now here slipped to the front, but an Ottawa Senator couldn't get to it in time. Now it comes out. Now it comes all the way down. Elvis Merzlikins is now out for an illness, questionable to return. Now it dumps all the way down. Ivan Provorov will go to get it. And here's Jake Christensen. He'll get it all the way down. Played by Reimer. And it will go out of play and they'll stop for a minute. say we'll probably stop the stream after the second period so I can actually go spend time with my family to watch the third. And also I have school tomorrow, so I just don't want to really live stream for the rest of the night, so you know, also a snack and Alright, here we go. And it comes back. Jam in the corner. Trying to fight for it. Oh, here we go. A little fight here. A little scrum from Olivier and Brady Tkachuk. We'll come to a 4-on-4. Can I enable both power plays? I not like it's like a big deal. Yeah, I can, but it's not really a thing. Oh, can't really toggle both at the same time. That's not possible. Here we go. Matthew Olivier to the box for slashing. And Greg for roughing. Number 71. Ottawa. Here's Zach Werenski. He gets blocked. I don't know what he was thinking. There's a chance. Looking in. Here's a chance in the middle. Tried to go back door, but he couldn't fully get that through. Ottawa again. Looking. Here's a chance. Trying to get to the middle. Trying to get to the Stutzla. Here's a shot back door, but it was blocked. And Zach Werenski will carry it for the Blue Jackets, and he'll get it out to Damon Severson. Back to Zach Werenski, and it comes back to Boone Jenner. Boone Jenner back to Sean Monahan. Monahan and off the netting and out of play. Here we go, and now it's in the corner. Comes back. Here is hand pass. Oh my god, how long is this gonna freaking take? Ottawa. They get it to the middle. Here's Marchenko. Marchenko! Trying to pull a move off, but he's fended off. Fantilli gets it around all the way to Provorov. Provorov drops it off for Werenski. Werenski. Here, fires a shot. There's a penalty upcoming to Ottawa. Power play for Columbus here coming up. Dude, stay on. Dude. Are we joking? Four on three here for the Blue Jackets. And it'll come back to 5-on-4. Here we go. Face-off is won by Ottawa. They're going to try and clear here. And they do. Werenski, here, Marchenko, looking for a chance here. Here, shot, Werenski, save, rebound! Yes, Jackets are on the power play here. Jackets on the power play, yes sir, yes sir. Trying to look for that tying goal here. Yeah, it's a pretty good game so far. Here we go. On the power play chance still. Zach Werenski. Back to Kirill Marchenko. Werenski. Marchenko. Here's Charlie Coyle. Try to get it to the middle for Fantilli. And Ottawa clears. All the way back for Jack Reeves. He'll send it out for Zach Werenski. Werenski, try to get it for Fantilli. Marchenko. Kent Johnson. Johnson tried to get it to the middle backdoor play, but it wasn't able to go. Kent Johnson. He was knocked down! No penalty called for some reason. I swear that should have been a penalty. It's crazy interference. Marchenko. Back to Kent Johnson. Voronkov. Voronkov to Boone Jenner. Jenner off a stick and out of play. Yes, we got this. We got this. Absolutely. Hopefully. 23 seconds left in the Blue Jackets power play here. Ottawa wins the draw. Voronkov sent around. Here's Ivan Provorov. Provorov gets it around to Damon Severson. Severson back. Monahan, the goal scorer, but he couldn't fully cut through the D. And there's going to be a penalty coming up against Columbus. There's going to be a tripping penalty up against Monahan here. So now Ottawa will get the chance. Yeah, bummer. Here we go, back underway. Ottawa on the power play. Loads. Let's get a shorty for a shorthanded goal. Yes, we need one. Here's a shot by Sanderson, denied by Jet Grooves. Fans are chanting, "Ref, you suck," here at Nationwide Arena. Here's a chance coming here for Ottawa. Here's a shot, save made, rebound, comes back out to the point. Looking. Jake Sanderson backpedals here, looking. Here's a shot, save, and here they come. Cole Sillinger, he's got it. Looking on the breakaway. He's in on goal. Save, pet save by... Oh my gosh. Dude. By James Reimer, what a save. What app am I using for the stream? So I'm just using OBS for my software, and then I just connect it to YouTube, and then YouTube will just get the signal, and then it'll just start up the stream. That's what I use. Comes back. Hey, I'm pretty sure it's only available on PC, though. I'm not really that. James Reimer. Yes. James Reimer. Such a crazy save. Power play's over for Ottawa now. I really don't stream on phones or anything if you use phone for stuff, if you live stream and stuff. So, yeah. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah. Pretty nice. Oh, man, yeah. Cole Sillinger breakaway. Pad save by James Reimer. Oh, man. Kromarchenko back to Jake Christensen. Back to 5-on-5. Here's a chance in front. Blue Jays back to the power play. Holy, what the heck. Maybe I should not do that. I got a laptop, so I'll have to try that. All right. There you go. Mo wins the draw. I'm cool. AP power play coming up. Yes. Check it. On the power play. American Electric power play coming up. Let's see if the Blue Jackets can capitalize before the period ends for this. Blue Jackets really need this one coming up. Still a questionable return here for Elvis Merzlikins as he left during the intermission due to an illness. He's still questionable on his return, so the emergency backup goalie has gotten dressed just in case something happens to Jack Reeves coming up. Here we go. So American Electric power play now coming up here. Yeah, I'm from I'm pretty sure it is Columbus. Yeah, I'm in the Columbus area. That's where I'm from. So Central Ohio. All right, here we go. Comes out and Ottawa clears on the draw after they win that. The Senators' penalty is to number 12, Shane Pinto, 2 minutes for high sticking. Blue Jackets are 0 for 6 on the power play right now. Figured or something like that, yeah. Charlie Coyle tried to get into the middle, but Ken Johnson couldn't get a stick from him on that. Here's Ken Johnson. Johnson to the middle. And Fantilli couldn't get a stick on it, and Ottawa will be able to clear here. Yes, Ottawa clear. Werenski. Fantilli gets it. It comes back all the way to Werenski. Werenski comes all the way back to Marchenko. Marchenko comes up. It looks like Mo's okay. It looks like he's skating. Yeah, he's skating pretty well. Here we go. Mo. Fantilli. Fantilli, and it goes all the way back. Werenski. Fantilli trying to get it back. 30 seconds left on the power play, and it goes all the way back again. Monahan. And he did a drop back pass and almost gave up a goal there for Ottawa. Less than a minute to go. Here we go. Monty's there open. Here is Boone Jenner. Jenner gets it, trying to tie up the game. Here. Severson. Looking here to the middle. Here in front. Monahan to the Provorov, but it's blocked in front, and it goes out. And Ottawa will take possession. And now Ottawa is 3 for 3 on the power, or not the power play, the PK. Comes back, trying to find it. 10 seconds left. And good Branson is tripped up. No call, though. And that'll do the second period. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to end the stream there. I usually end around the second period. Next stream should be coming up. I'm definitely going to do a stream. Let's look at the schedule here. Let's look at Friday. Do the Blue Jackets play? No, they don't. Saturday. Okay. On Saturday, the Blue Jackets play the Lightning. I might play and go there and do that one. We'll see when the next stream is. Definitely not Thursday. Going to that one. Maybe I might live stream a different game tomorrow. Maybe the Red Wings and Maple Leafs. But yeah. I usually end around here so I can go eat a snack, blah, 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 and stuff before I have to go to bed, blah, 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 so yeah. I'll be downstairs rooting the Jackets. Hopefully the Jackets win. Hopefully they come back here. Hopefully they can get one here. Maybe get like 2 more. Get maybe 3-2 final or something. Hopefully. But yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully another stream soon in the future. Maybe on the weekend coming up. We'll see. And yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.